It's turn!
What's up, guys? Is your king of what's up, my archfiends of chaos? Is your king of the night, Vince EX Turk, and with another Final Fantasy segment. And this is actually going to be more. Just to warn you, this is going to be trigger warnings for people who can't handle strong opinions. I have to put that in the thing just to let you know. If you get triggered easily, do not watch this video. Click away, because this will trigger fantards, especially Noctis fantards. Okay, you're not triggered. You can handle the opinion I'm about to put on here. Okay. The subject is, would Noctis would have won against Ardyn if it wasn't for Buhamut's help? And my answer is no. And the reason why I put no up in here is because okay, not only Ardyn is invincible and immortal, but you know, Buhamut told Noctis the secret into defeating Ardyn, because he would have, okay, even if, yeah, somehow Noctis would have defeated Ardyn, you know, in battle, he wouldn't know how to destroy the ring. So he'd sit on the throne, and pretty much the Scar Scourge would still be happening, and Ardyn will somehow come back, and Noctis will have like, what the fuck is going on? I thought I defeated him in battle. If it wasn't for Buhamut telling the secret, he would have lost, you know, 10 times over. Because then all that, this battle also drained Noctis physically. Even in the game, it didn't look like that, especially if you were over leveled. He was pretty much an easy final boss, but it drained Noctis. Okay, number two, the reason why Noctis would have lost against Ardyn if it wasn't for Buhamut is because it would be on the fact that Buhamut, you know, okay, first of all, if after the 10 years, Noctis was in that prison. 10 years, Noctis was in the prison, okay? 10 years, Noctis was in the prison sitting there. And so he couldn't have, there's no way Noctis could have trained. If it wasn't for Buhamut, giving his power and his willing his strength to Noctis, Noctis would have never won against Ardyn. Because Ardyn is not only the immortal demon king that controls the demons, time, and the Star Scourge, and also Ifrit as well. Ardyn had the most reformed version of the Royal Arms, you know, the Arbinger. He has the most reformed version of it. Plus, he's trained. Ardyn, again, I watched Final Fantasy Peasant's video, so this is where I quote Final Fantasy Peasant right here, where he says he's at least a little over 3,000 years old. Now, if he's 3,000 years old, he's probably trained and has a body count that triples or 100 times Sephiroth's body count, including previous Lucius kings, besides Azunia, Lucius, Kylium. Besides Azunia, Lucius, Kylium, he has at least a lot more. He has at least a lot more, you know, body count, which means he's been training and fighting with his Armiger abilities. So when people say that, oh, he doesn't have physical prowess just because he was an easy boss in the final game, story-wise, he was one of the strongest Final Fantasy characters because there's only one way to kill him. But even then, you know, he's defeated previous Lucius kings in his day, and queen. There's actually one queen of the Lucius Kylium bloodline, and he's probably defeated her and a few other Lucius kings besides Azunia, Lucius Kylium, okay, as well. So, take his battle experience on the fact that he's also the king of the demons. He can control time. And the only way he could be destroyed is if the ring was destroyed, which takes the lives of all Lucius Kyliums to stop that. So there's actually other way to stop him. No other alternatives to stop Arden Lucius Caelium except for the ring being destroyed, which takes the life of Noctis. But also the fact that even without the immortality, Arden does have good physical prowess because his Arbinger is 3,000 years old. The most refined version. Even King Regis's Arbinger isn't as refined as Arden Lucius Caelium. Arden killed Azunia. Azunia's the first Lucius Caelium to ever exist. Now, if you kill the man who created the technique using the royal arms, you kill the man who created the technique, probably perfected it, and had the very first refined version of the technique. Arden, 3,000 years to prepare for the next battle each and every time, and to prepare his Arbinger technique over and over and over. Of course, Noctis is going to need the help of Buhamut in this battle. And you know what? If it wasn't for Buhamut, Noctis would have lost 10 times over. You know, because he wouldn't figure out how to destroy the ring, which that was the only way to get rid of him. But also on the fact that Arden, even though he wasn't a hard boss, story-wise, story and canon-wise, he had the most refined Arbinger, probably even more refined than the Azunia Lucius Caelium. His royal arms are more powerful than Noctis's. It could destroy Noctis's royal arms. It can. That is fact. That is evidence. That is research. Okay? That is hard-ass research. Research, buddy. Research. You know, if he killed the man who created the Arbinger technique using the royal arms, Azunia Lucius Caelium, I'm pretty sure Arden would have learned the technique over 3,000 years. He had to learn all that stuff. That's a long time to live. You know how much you can learn in that many years? You know how many techniques and power-ups and everything and intelligence you can gather in those years? Dude. Even I know it's partially to his immortality. Of course, Noctis is going to have to use Buhamut, because Buhamut has that, you know, pretty much is one of the strongest astrals, and because one of the strongest astrals, it would counterbalance Arden's years and experience with his Arbinger ability. Because you have someone that can counterbalance the strongest astral versus the strongest Arbinger user. Limit break. That'd counterbalance it. And because that counterbalance, alongside Noctis' original strength, fused with Buhamut, you know, Bahamut's strength, and the 10 years of power power, I'm gonna go ahead and put Zenkai boost in this, because it would be kind of a Zenkai boost if you really think about it. The Zenkai boost that Noctis Lucius Caelium had in the 10 years, because that's how much he's put into the ring. Got completed. Not only the ring got completed, but Buhamut gave Noctis a double Zenkai boost alongside his own strength, and that's the only reason why he was able to overpower Arden. Plus the fact that Noctis defeated Ifrit back to back before. He defeated Ifrit, then went straight to Arden. Didn't even rest or anything like that. So he's got actually a little stronger from defeating Ifrit, as well as. Never mind, I got a little bit to record, by the way. So please just don't spam dislikes or anything like this. If you do, I'm just gonna block you and remove you, and that's it. I'm not gonna even respond or make any more videos, so I'm just gonna block and remove you if you troll. If you get triggered by the evidence I'm using, okay? So just letting you know right there what I'm about, and yeah, that's what you need to know.